I've been talking on mute the whole time. I've been telling you about the show, and the whole time I've been on mute. Always see. I told you it was going to be exciting being on. I told you it was going to be exciting being live stream. Oh my God! Hold on a second here. Uh, that's not funny at all. That's not funny at all, Bruce. You had your mic on mute. I went to the next scene. I noticed it wasn't registering. Okay, well, anyway, look, I've been on the radio for a long time, making mistakes for years on LA and Ventura radio. Just making mistakes for years. And, gee, we might be even able to put some chat up. I don't know. No, it's not. That's not working great either. But anyway, the bottom line is I just went through a whole dialogue of what we've been doing. We're going to have some great people. We're going to have David M. Walker, former Comptroller USA, guy who was the trustee of Social Security and Medicare, who took care of it. And he's going to come on. He's just got a new book called 2004. I don't know if I have it here. Or 2040, Is America Still a Superpower? And he looks at the debt and deficit. We're going to be interviewing him. We're going to have lots of good interviewing content. So I want to go over that a little bit with you. And then we're going to have a drawing for $100 to lure. I am so sorry. And thank you if you were patient enough to just get through a lot of lip reading. This is like live stream. There's always something going to go on. Thanks for getting through the lip reading here. All right, let's go back to the what we're talking about here. Here's our website, straighttalkwealth.com. You can find our up, 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 up. You can go back to our Facebook page, find us there. Facebook. If you're watching this, you probably know how to get to us. And I just want to go over really quickly with you some of the features that we have on this website and what we're doing with it. This is today's broadcast. But if you go down the website, you're going to see that we kind of triage what people are doing. They're there to just learn. We've got lots of free reports and things that they can partake in under Learn. We have a fast track library. We try to publish on that. These are things that you can just bring up and actually read right online, reports and stuff that I've authored or we have that other people have authored. And there you go. That's a really important one. Boy, write us. Let us know you want to see this one. This is called Principal Spend Down a Slippery Slope. I'm very proud of it. We wrote it this year. It deals with the distinct risk that baby boomers are going to deplete their retirement nest egg when interest and dividends can no longer generate adequate income. Oh, and that was a whole other thing I got into here when I was talking to the camera. I was talking to the camera about where we live today with the Fed. Everybody's at risk. If you're not at risk, you can't make money. And if you try to play it safe like mom and dad, this is not your parents' retirement anymore. And you can't retire on interest and you can't retire on dividends. So you're going to be into stocks and everybody gets pushed to the edge of the cliff. And the only thing that keeps stocks going is the Fed keeps making money cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper for corporations and the banking system and everything else that goes on. And one day there will be a day of reckoning on that. And that's why we think this is not your parents' retirement anymore. But going back to what we've got here on our content, so that's that's under Learn on our website. We've got stuff on the macro environment. Do you want to learn about the macro environment? Or do you want to learn about personal planning? Personal planning has some different videos on topics. Principal Spend Down a Slippery Slope is in there. CD Alternatives, a better way. How to make your money last a lifetime guaranteed. And then we have Participate, which is also part of the let's see, it's part of the, if you come down here, you go to Participate. And these are short, sort of like courses that you can take. We're adding more. This is how to safely maximize spending in retirement. It's a 20-minute course you can take for free. And let's see, I'll make this quick. If you go to the website, if you go to Straight Talk Wealth, there we are. And take a look at our Facebook page. I'm sorry, there's our Facebook page. You can order, if you go here, you can order the Principal Spend Down report. All right, let's move on here. Real quick, I'm sure I'm going to skip a bunch of stuff here. Yes, we want to get past that. All right, so we were talking about reports and audios. America's monetary system in crisis. I wrote several years ago. Discusses inflation or deflation, and man, if you get the wrong side of that equation, you're going to be in big trouble. So you need to know: are we going to have inflation or deflation? What's that going to look like? The great gold bust ahead. There are a lot of people saying gold will get you through these hard times. We're not so sure. This is an interview we did a while ago in 1 hour dialogue I did with Harry S. Dent, who is a leading New York Times economist and bestseller. We discussed the strengths and the frailties of gold, and there's the new report. So we want you to know those are available. All right, this is who. So I've already completed one really good interview a couple years ago with David M. Walker. This is the former Comptroller USA. We're going to be speaking to him. I am getting through his newest book, 2040: Is America Still a Superpower? This is the guy who has the most sane, balanced viewpoint of what it will take to balance the budget of anyone you will ever meet. He was appointed by Bill Clinton as the top Comptroller USA, the top CPA of the United States of America, and he was kept on by George Bush, and he quit the government because, I guess, from his point of view, George Bush would not stop spending like a Democrat, something like that. Not to be political about it, but spending was out of control, and he left the government because he realized he had to answer up to the boss. The boss didn't listen to him, and the only way he was really going to help get deficits and debts under control was to leave the government, work the private sector. He's been very kind to stay in touch with me and let me do interviews when his books come out, so we'll be featuring that soon. Stay tuned to Straight Talk Wealth. Oh, that's the former interview that I did with him. And in that interview, he said, they're called, Bruce, they're called trust funds, Social Security, Medicare. But the truth is, you can't trust them, and they're not funded. So this was the guy that ran them telling me this. And by the way, if you ever want to pick up on this again, there's a thing down at the bottom. You can, call us. You can write me, and I'll make sure that you can have these. These are all free materials here. By and large. So you can get a copy of that interview, but we'll have the new one soon too. Our YouTube page, we have some great materials here. This is an interview I did some time ago with New York Times bestselling author Harry S. Dent. And I really enjoy Harry because he talks about demographics. I don't think demographics are understood enough by enough people to really understand how they influence economies. So this is a really great interview that he did for me. And also on our YouTube channel, you can find, let's go back to that or the sound won't shut off. There we go. Go and take a look at some of my videos. I have different instructional videos and things that I've done on YouTube, or you can go to the website. This is that one, I believe, on protecting from the crash of 2020. And you can find those videos on the YouTube site. I think that's a done deal. That's, I think, the bulk of what I wanted to show you. Subscribe when you go to YouTube. Stay in touch with us. Yeah, that's right. So let's get this drawing out of the way. Let's get it done. Now, this is how I do this. I'm going to go to a screen here, which, there we go. Excellent. It worked. It actually worked. And this is everybody, all the entrants for the September 2020 giveaway to the Lure. So let's do a little scrolling. I'm going to turn on, let's see, did I already have let's see. Did I turn off the rock and roll piano? Yes, I did. So now I'm going to put on a little music, and I'm going to scroll through this, and I'm going to scroll up and down, and we'll just pick someone out of here that's going to get the $100 to the gift certificate to the Lure, and I hope that it's you. Little background music while I scroll. So what I'm doing here, you can't see it behind the blue screen, but I'm just going up, scrolling to the top of the list. Actually, let's go over here so you can at least see the date. And down the list. I have no idea what order these people are. Take it, Sam. Go, Sam. Okay, I should close my eyes. I don't even want to know, I don't even want to know where the borders are. So I'm just trying to, there's another way I could do this. I'm supposed to go online, you can put random numbers in and until it just picks a random number of 275. I'm going to stop right about out there. And who are we on? Dolores Dawkin. You just won $100 to the lure. I hope you're really, really hungry. You are the winner this month. How about that? I will get an email and a telephone call to you, and you can tell everybody that we're for real on Straight Talk Wealth. So listen, come to the website, YouTube page, Facebook. We're going to have great interviews. We're going to have a lot of good content, educational content, and we may even, we are going to, the next few months, start a Roku channel where you can watch us and a lot of good financial education online, us and a lot of other people that we're going to be aggregating to actually create a retirement Roku channel that you can watch at home. So stay tuned till next time. Let's see, did anybody chat us up? Yeah, we can't see that there. But we'll see you next time, and thanks for listening to Straight Talk Wealth Radio.